Right down the lane to hammer it home.
17-footer swish.
Welcome to Warriors Weekly, presented by Esurance. The 2010-2011 season is tipped off and is well underway. In this week's show, we check in with Monte Ellis at his house in Alameda. We also go behind the scenes at the Warriors girls swimsuit calendar shoot. Right now, here's Warriors Rewind. The Warriors looking for their third straight home victory, but they would have to do without Steph Curry, which meant Monte Ellis had to shoulder the load. Early on, he did not disappoint. Scoring, passing, rebounding the ball, Monte would finish with 39 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds, and countless highlight maneuvers. But the Memphis Grizzlies also have a top 10 scorer in the league. Rudy Gay would finish with 35, bombing in jumpers from all around the perimeter. Close game throughout the first half. Warriors getting to the foul line 21 times and playing very good individual defense. Block shots, steals, runouts, and a back-and-forth game where the Warrior defense allowed them to lead at halftime. In the third quarter, the Warriors would build an 18-point lead, but O.J. Mayo, Mike Conley, Rudy Gay would cut into that. A 16-3 run. Keith Smart rested Monte Ellis to begin the fourth quarter, and it was up to David Lee and Darrell Wright to really steady the Warriors. Wright would finish with 25 points, a career-high 7 threes made, and with 9 minutes left, Monte Ellis would re-enter the ballgame. He would score 17 fourth-quarter points. The Warriors would play the defense. They would slow down the Grizzlies on the glass, actually out-rebounding them, and the Warriors had their third straight home win. First time they've opened 3-0 at home since 1990-1991. Good game off the bench for Reggie Williams doing a Steph Curry impersonation as he had 16 points and 8 assists. The Warriors moved to 3-1. They hold off Memphis 115-109 at Oracle. Final home game at Oracle before a 5-game road trip, and the fans coming out to see if the Warriors could remain undefeated against the Utah Jazz. Early on, neither team shooting the basketball at all. In fact, sub 40% shooting all the way through. The tall tandem of Al Jefferson and Paul Millsap paying dividends for the Utah Jazz, and the all-star point guard Darren Williams pumping in 23 points. For the Warriors, they get good news as Steph Curry comes back from the ankle injury, and he and Monte Ellis combining for 43 in the ballgame. Utah would slowly grind out to a lead, and when I say grind, we're talking missed shots, tough defense, physical play, and the Jazz would have a 7-point lead in the waning moments of the first half. But the Warriors would respond with 8 straight to end the half and take a 1-point lead, scoring only 40 points in the first half, with Monte Ellis finishing on a flying runner, and they would take the advantage into halftime. In the third quarter, David Lee, 14 points and 15 rebounds, but he took a backseat on the glass as Anders Biedrins had 20 rebounds for the 4th time in his career. Back and forth in the third quarter, but the Warriors would edge out to a 4-point advantage heading into the 4th. They would build the lead down the stretch behind great play by Steph Curry and the glass work of Lee and Biedrins. Trying to offset the tandem of Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson, the Jazz would come from 7 down and tie things at 72. With 17,902 roaring, a 3-minute ball game, and it would be placed by Steph Curry with a steal and the length of the court spinning drive in the finish. A Monte Ellis jumper and a David Lee tip-in would prove to be the difference as the Warriors shoot only 37%, but out-rebound the Jazz for the 4th time out of their last 5 games. The Warriors with the advantage on the glass. They can win with 132 opening night. They can win with 85. They hold off Utah 85-78, 4-1 as they head on the road. Coming up next on Warriors Weekly, we meet Thera of the Warrior Girls, and then we head to Cache Creek Casino Resort for the lovely and talented Warrior Girl swimsuit calendar.